能我高兴啊不？我发我这晚上给他们那一下子。
不你这个高你是的，这个Hello。
Alright, and hello again from Yangshuo here in Guangxi region in China. We're about halfway up one of the mountainsides here. Now if we look at some of these places here, there are just endless amounts of mountains here in Yangshuo, and we've decided to climb one today. And we're about halfway up, and we're right now in this very large gaping hole in between both sides of the mountain. It's almost like a hollowed out shell. It's very similar to the Moon Mountain that is nearby here, but this is a much less well-known peak. And the Moon Mountain, of course, we have to pay an entry fee for, very small charge, but this one, absolutely free. The only way to find out about places like this is by asking the locals and having them guide you about where to go. There are absolutely no markers of any kind. It's just people have to show you the small little pathway. Now, as we've been climbing up, there are a lot of stones that have been laid in place. Almost the entirety of our pathway has been carved out and laid in stone. Very impressive, and it must have taken a large amount of work and a lot of detail to get that kind of precision. Well, now we're going to keep on going up, try to get as high as we can, and right now we're just enjoying some of the excellent views that we have here, and I guess it's just on to the top. Alright, and welcome to the mountaintop. Well, we're not at the exact peak of the mountain, but we've climbed as high as we can go, as long as the trail will permit us, and we are loving the view that we're getting of all the rice paddies, the terraces, and the farmland here in Yangshuo. Now, this is about as far as we can go, because up here we have just solid rock formations, and it looks like there's absolutely no trail, but the only way to get up would be with some climbing equipment, which right now we're not really equipped to do so, so we're just going to enjoy the view, and we're probably going to explore the other side of the mountain. You know, as they say, the grass is always greener on the other side, so let's have a look. And welcome to the base of the mountain. Just came right down the side. Absolutely flawless thanks to the well-laid stone pathway. And now we're just right into the farmland. There's no hesitation, no buffer zone. It's actually kind of nice to be outside of the major tourist area, and we are just in some very, very local land. This is just farmland, and as far as we know, the path there is just purely for the locals to explore and enjoy. Just some local recreation and entertainment. It's really not too steep going up thanks to the very well laid stonework, and right now we're just going to cross some of this farmland. Very, very kind of rocky soil here in Guangxi. From where we're from, Guangdong province, it's much more moist and a little more wet actually. So it's very dry here, so we should be expecting some rain soon. But other than that, it's been a great time climbing the mountain, and spectacular views of all the other mountains around, and time for us to explore a little more.